Hey everyone, my name is Ryan. Today, I want to talk about the newly announced game For Honor, why I'm so excited about it, and how I think it's different than a lot of other online competitive games. Taken from the game's website, For Honor is a competitive third-person melee fighting game mixing speed, strategy, and team play with visceral close-range combat and multiplayer action. In the game, you can play as 3 different factions: the Chosen, or Samurais, the Warborn, or Vikings, and the Legions, or Knights. Each have different strengths and weaknesses that affect how you play the game. The Samurai, for example, can execute quick, deadly strikes, but have low defense. Each faction also has different heroes you can play as, which allows for customization with the weapons you wield and the armor you wear. The game's only announced game mode, Dominion, is a 4 versus 4 control match. Both teams have an army of AI minions who are easy to hack down for points, but can also help your team to capture the control areas. As you attempt to defeat the opposing team, you'll naturally have to fight against them, and this is where things get interesting. When you get close enough to an opposing player, you can enter a battle stance which changes your control scheme to something called the Art of Battle, where you're focused on the other player with your weapon ready. While in this stance, both fighters have 3 areas they can defend and 3 areas they can attack: up, right, and left, all of which is controlled by the right stick on your controller. All you have to do is move the right stick over the preferred area, and your sword will move there, ready to block an enemy attack or strike an unguarded foe. You can do light attacks or heavy attacks as well, the former being quicker and weaker, and the latter being slower and stronger. And so each battle becomes a mind game, a one-on-one showdown between 2 calculating players. Should you be more defensive and wait for the right moment to strike, or attack full out to catch your opponent off guard? You'll have to adjust your playstyle off of how your enemy fights, and you'll need both strategy and skill to finish them off. It's an intense mind game as it is, but once you figure in that players can dodge left and right, shove into each other, roll off their backs, and more, it takes on a whole new level. In addition, if you're able to block your enemy's attacks far enough in advance, you're given the opportunity to strike back. This certainly dissuades the use of repeated heavy attacks and encourages a more purposeful and planned strategy. Once either team gets enough points, either from capturing control points, killing other players, or killing AI, they're able to break the opposing team. If a team gets broken, they're unable to respawn, meaning that each death is now permanent. This adds a fun new twist to the classic control game type. But it doesn't end there. A team that's broken can take back control points and break the other team, while also unbreaking themselves. This means that the end of a match can be an intense back and forth between 2 teams desperate not to die. With all that being said, there are a few reasons why I'm really excited for this game. The first is that I haven't seen anything like it before. A third-person team melee fighting game sounds super unique, and unlike a lot of games coming out today. The main reason, however, has to do with how you fight and how you die. In a lot of competitive games, especially games like Halo, Call of Duty, or Team Fortress, dying can happen unexpectedly and can oftentimes leave you feeling cheated and frustrated. If you have ever been sniped from across the map, blown up with a rocket launcher, or simply outnumbered and killed immediately, you know what I mean. This doesn't appear to be the case in For Honor. With minimal long/medium range attacks and an emphasis on close-range combat, the game looks to be a lot more fair in this way. When about to enter a fight, both sides know what's going on and can prepare ahead of time. For the most part, each fight is intentional and skill-based, and there's much less room for cheap kills. And, as far as I can tell, you can't kill someone with only one attack, giving each player a chance to survive, even when caught off guard. When you beat your opponent, you've won fair and square, and the same goes for when you lose. Now, I know there are a few exceptions. It looks like each hero or faction has a special attack, some of which are long range. Also, it's still possible to be surrounded in a 2-on-1 battle. But even still, it looks like the special attacks can't kill someone with full health, and it's always possible to run away when outnumbered, or even position yourself in front of a door so that your opponents can't attack at the same time. To wrap up, my main point is this. For Honor seems to be a game where you have to earn your win. You can't camp and kill someone from across the map, spam the same attack over and over again, or consistently kill opponents without any real skill. For this reason, I'm hoping that For Honor is a game that is not only completely satisfying when you best an opponent, but also a game where death can teach you how to become stronger, not how to be more frustrated. And that's it for this video on For Honor. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Any help for the channel is greatly appreciated. And once again, my name is Ryan, and I'll see you next time.
Finish him!